Hey cupcakes, welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute, y'all. It's 2024. I can't remember the last time I recorded a video. As you all know, I'm a teacher, so we had winter break, and I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna be so productive, blah, blah, blah. Sick. I mean, out for the count. You can probably still hear it like in my voice. So unfortunately, I didn't really make any content, but I did read a lot. And I don't know how I'm gonna talk about those books, but there are some books that I really want to share with y'all that I read last month in December. I did end up reading 100 books. So I ended up meeting my reading goal. My reading goal actually last year was like 50 or something, and then I just kept upping it. I read 100 books in 2022 as like a bet with my friend. So when I started like inching towards 100 this year, I was like, I can do this. And I did. I easily did it. And I was so happy, so pleased. Just feeling that fulfillment for myself. Obviously, numbers don't matter. You can read however many books you want to read as long as you're enjoying what you're reading. My goal for this year is to read from more diverse authors, read from different genres. I'm going to try fantasy, but I don't know. I'll just truly enjoy what I'm reading. And so far, no spoilers, I'm loving almost everything that I'm reading. Like, not everything is 5 stars, which obviously, like, not everything's going to be a 5-star read, but everything so far has been like a banger or like a great start to the year. So I'm so excited to share those with you all later on in the month. I wanted to like kind of ease back into like recording and making content. So today we're just going to do a book haul. I've gotten so much book mail from like publishers and you all and all these things, and I just want to share that with you all. So if you're excited to see the books that I've collected so far in the beginning of the year, excited to see the books that I have hauled so far in 2024, make sure you leave a comment of what books you're excited for this year, what books I should look out for, what books are you excited to read, what books have you already bought. And let me know in the comments below if you see any books that I have recently got that you're interested in or that you've read. And make sure you leave a thumbs up and subscribe, because this year we're going to make some banger content. But let's go ahead and get into this video. First and foremost, we do have 4 books from Get Underlined. So thank you so much, Get Underlined, for sending me these books. I'm so excited because I've been working with Get Underlined and I've been getting into more like finding people to talk about with books and stuff like that. I've been really enjoying YA books. I understand that I am 32 years old. That's right. 32, don't look it. But I still enjoy YA. I feel like YA can be treated as such like a palate cleanser. Like, after you read like a smutty romance or after you read like a really dark thriller or whatever, you can pick up a YA book. They're easy to read, easy to get into, easy to follow, like, and so enjoyable. So like, I love reading them. I love sharing them with my students. I love sharing them with my teacher friends. And overall, like, YA is still like a banger like genre. Like, I know a lot of people are like, I've grown out of YA. I don't like YA. I'm too old for YA. Honey, I don't know if I'll ever be too old for YA. Because right now, these authors, they be giving it. And some authors write YA better than they write adult fiction or adult nonfiction or adult whatever. Like, so don't judge me, but I love YA. And so I have 4 books here that I'm really, really excited about. So the first book that I have is The Color of a Lie by Kim Johnson, and this cover is absolutely stunning. I love how it has the color in the middle, and then it also has the black and white. And she also wrote This Is My America, An Invisible Sun, as you can see on the back. This is an advanced reader copy, and it comes out June of this year. And it says, how important is finding the truth when living a lie is what's keeping you safe? A stunning new novel from the acclaimed author of This Is My America. And it says, Calvin knows how to pass for white. He's done it plenty of times. For his friends in Chicago when they wanted food but weren't allowed in the restaurant. For work when he and his dad traveled for the Green Book. This is different. After a tragedy in Chicago, After a tragedy in Chicago forces his family to flee, he settled in an all-suburban white town in search of a better life. Calvin's father wants them to embrace their new lifestyle, but it's easier said than done. Hiding your true self is exhausting, which leads Calvin across town where he can make black friends who know all of him. Okay, this is really intriguing. Big font. And it really looks like a very light read. So it comes out June 11th of 2024. So if you're excited for this book, it says that it's for 12 and up. 12 might be a little young, I'm thinking, if it's a heavier topic. But I'm excited to check this out, and I'll definitely let you all know what I think of it. The next books that I'm really, really excited about, because I've already read from this author. She wrote One of Us is Lying, is Karen M. McManus. And this one is You'll Be the Death of Me. And this is also from Get Underlined. And then we also have Such Charming Liars. And I think this is the book before this. This book, I believe, is already out. And this book actually comes out July 30th. Both of these books, since they come out probably towards the summer, I'll probably read them closer to their release. Just so, you know, they're available probably after I've already read them. But probably not going to tell you too much of this book because I don't want it to be a spoiler of this book. But it says, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Ivy, Mateo, and Cal used to be close, and now the only things they seem to have in common are Carlton High and the beginning of a very bad day. Which is why when Cal pulls into the campus already late for class and runs into Ivy and Mateo, it seems like the perfect opportunity to turn a bad day around. Why not ditch and go into the city? Just the three of them. Except the first thing they do in the city is walk straight into the scene of a murder, and the victim is none other than the fellow Carlton High student. I love, first of all, I've been loving YA thrillers, and the way she does them is always so fun. And like I said, not too much, but not too little, and she always keeps you guessing. So I'm so excited to see what she's done this time in this series. Last book from Get Underlined is another author that I'm really excited for. I haven't read any of her things just yet. I believe I looked at The Black Queen because I think we have it at my job, but I haven't been able to check it out just yet. But this is her newest book that's coming out at the end of this month on the 30th. And it says, Bury the Truth or Kill the Messenger, and it's called Wander in the Dark. Very simple cover. And it doesn't really say much on the back, but it says, Praise for the Black Queen. And it says, Amir only goes to his half-brother Marcel's birthday party because of Chloe Danvers. Chloe is rich and hot and fits right into the perfect life Marcel inherited when their father left Amir's mother to start a new life with Marcel's mom. But Chloe is hot enough for Amir to forget about that for one night. Does she want to hook up, or is she trying to meddle in the estranged brothers' family drama? Amir can't tell. He doesn't know what Chloe wants from him. In the final hours of Mardi Gras, she asked him to take her home and stay. Her parents are away and she doesn't want to be alone. Amir never finds out because when he wakes up, Chloe is dead, stabbed while he's passed out on the couch. And in no time, Amir becomes the only suspect. A black teenager caught fleeing the scene of a rich white girl's murder. All of New Orleans agrees. The case is open and shut. Now, I ain't gonna say what I want to say, but he know better. Either way, I'm excited to read this book. So, like I said, out of all the books that I've talked about, I believe this book, is available, and this book will be available at the end of this month. So if you're interested in any of these books, check out further videos. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to this book in time. Damn sure going to try, because now I'm really intrigued. Like, if he ain't kill her, who killed her? We're going to find out. So let's go ahead and move on to the next few books. Next up, I do have a book from Wednesday Books. So thank you, Wednesday, for sending me this book. This book actually came out on January 9th, so it is available. And it's so cute. First of all, it's pink. And it says Arya Kwan's Bollywood Moment. And oh my gosh, this cover is so cute. Like, this cover is so precious and cute. I just love the pink and the yellow and the cute little accents, and obviously it's a rom-com. From what I gathered, this book is about Arya and her sisters, and she lives a cute little life. And this rom-com is about how her life got turned like upside down. You know, she starts living this Bollywood lifestyle as her sister has gotten engaged. So she lives a pretty standard life, and then she starts to see a turn as her sister is starting to get married. And it says that her senior dreams are unraveling as she struggles to navigate the aftermath of a bad breakup between her two best friends and a tense student council partnership with her rival, the frustratingly attractive Dean Merriweather. So I'm thinking it's maybe enemies to lovers or something. I don't know, but the moment that I saw this cover, I was like, I want to read this. And the fact that it's diverse, it's about Bollywood. You really don't see many books about that, or at least I haven't. So I'm excited to give it a try. So thank you, Wednesday, for sending me this book. I said Wednesday Books, but I guess St. Martin's is who I should be thanking. So St. Martin's, thank you for sending me this book. My next book is actually from Grand Central Publishing. So thank you all for sending me this book. This is a thriller. And I've heard of Greg Olson before, but I'm unsure if I've ever read any of his books. I don't think so. It says the shocking true story of a preacher's wife turned killer, and it's called American Black Widow. After the affair ends both of their marriages, Sharon and Perry tie the knot, but shortly afterward, Perry disappears. She killing her husband? Let me find out. When his body is shockingly discovered at the bottom of a canyon, his death is ruled an accident, allowing grieving widow Sharon to claim his substantial life insurance. Let me find out Sharon be killing her husbands for money. Greg, besides these big old words, I'm excited for this book. This book is available. It came out July of last year. So if you're interested, make sure you pick up a copy. I'm excited to see what it's about, because if she's out here killing her husband and stuff, it's given ID channel, it's given Netflix. And those are my two favorite things to watch when it comes to documentaries and stuff. I love AE, I love ID channel, all the things. The next book that I have, I've gotten sent twice. They sent me the ARC version, and then this is the actual copy. And Book of the Month actually had it available, I believe, as well as one of their picks. So thank you, Caldeon Books, for sending me The Fury by Alex. And I'm not, Michael, I'm not even going to try to say that last name because I don't want to butcher it. But I've been seeing that people were like really excited about this book. So I was like, when I saw it in my mailbox, I was like, what is this about? So let's see what it's about. Fury, I think, is a thriller. It says that it came out January 6th, so it is available if you are interested in this book. Like I said, I think Book of the Month has it as an option to choose for the January picks. But it says, this is a tale of murder. Or maybe that's not quite true. At its heart, it's a love story, isn't it? Lana is a reclusive ex-movie star and one of the most famous women in the world. Every year, she invites her closest friends to escape the English weather and spend Easter on her private Greek island. I tell you this because you think you know this story. You probably read about it at the time. It caused a real stir in the tabloids, if you remember. It had all the necessary ingredients for a press sensation. A celebrity, a private island cut off by the wind, and a murder. All these books are about murder. We need some lighter books up in here. I don't think it lightens up for the next book, so we're just in for a dark ride. We found ourselves trapped there overnight. Our old friendships, concealed hatred, and a desire for revenge. What followed was a game of cat and mouse, a battle of wits full of twists and turns, building to an unforgettable climax. The night ended in violence and death. But who am I? I am Elliot Chase, and I'm going to tell you a story unlike what you've ever heard. This is so exciting, and I'm definitely going to put one of these in a little library because, like I said, I don't need 2 copies. So I'm excited. I haven't seen too many people talk about it, but it is fairly new. So if you know anything or if you've read this book, let me know what you thought about it. So far, it sounds really intriguing. And my last book from publishers was actually sent to me from Webtoons, and it's a graphic novel. This is actually the biggest graphic novel that I've ever received. Typically, the graphic novels that I get are fairly small, but this is around 300 pages, and it's called Age Matters. And I'm really excited because I really want to get into more graphic novels, but I don't know where to start. But this says she's a hopeless romantic who's turning 30 and is not happy about it. He's a reclusive billionaire who's hired her to be his cook assistant. And he's not too happy about it either. Together, they rewrite the rules of friendship, love, work, and the best way to clean up somebody apart. And the best way to clean up someone's apartment. It sounds really, really cute. I'm really, really excited about this. And what I love about graphic novels is like, although this is 300 pages, they're typically like not hard to read. Like they're very simple to get into and really quick to finish. This actually comes out January 30th. So another one to put on your radar, especially if you're interested in graphic novels. This seems really cute. It says number 1. So I'm assuming that there's way more in the series. I'm not too like into the graphic novels. Like I said, it's something that I'm really trying to get into. So if you know anything about this series, let me know. And if you've read it, let me know how much you've enjoyed it and if I should continue the series. Also, if you have any graphic novels that you would love to recommend to me, leave them down in the comments below. All right, y'all, my next 2 books were actually sent to me from subscribers. So thank you all so, so much. I love and appreciate when you all send me books. I mean, books obviously are expensive. I'm a teacher, okay? So I appreciate any kind of book mail that I get, whether it's like books from publishers or from you all, whatever. I'm always so grateful. So we have 2 books. They were on my wish list. We have Taylor Adams' No Exit. It didn't come with a note. So Amazon, shame on you. But No Exit by Taylor Adams. I've been hearing so much about this book, and I guess I love paperback books, but I didn't know that it was going to be like this. I hate this, but I'm grateful because it came in the mail. So if you did send this to me, thank you so much. Shame on me for picking the smaller version, but whatever. It says 13 hours, 4 strangers, 1 missing child, no exit. She knows her odds and she'll fight anyway. On her way to Utah to see her dying mother, college student Darby Thorne gets caught in a fierce blizzard in the Colorado Rockies. With roads impassable, she's forced to wait up the storm at a remote highway rest stop with no cell phone. I think I remember... Oh my God, some booktuber was talking about this because they get trapped in a car, and I think like they said that it was a good book for like wintertime and stuff like that. It's actually snowing outside right now. So, and for me, I've been enjoying thriller reads, especially like December cold time, like you're like getting all cozy with your blanket and you have a good thriller going. I'm here for it. So yes, I'm really, really excited about this. I can't remember if I've ever read a Taylor Adams book. I think maybe I have one more, but I'm especially excited to get into this one. This one, I think it was on the Goodreads Choice Awards. It was nominated and it did fairly well, but it did not win. We all know. I mean, we knew Emily Henry was going to win, but thankfully, Amy actually purchased this book for me, and I'm so excited. And y'all love this author, Rebecca Yarros, In the Likely Event. I'm so excited. Everybody's been talking about this book, and I just had to check it out. And also, like, one of my book ideas that I want to do is reading the popular books from last year, and I've already started on it. And let me tell y'all might have been onto something because some of them books are some bangers. But this one, because they've been saying that Rebecca Yarros, like, can do some really like emotional reads. So it says, is it a second chance if you've never had a first? When Izzy gets on a plane to go home, she isn't expecting much. It's the unusual holiday travel experience. Busy, crowded, stressful. Then she spots her seatmate, who is anything but ordinary. Nate sports dark hair, blue eyes, and a deliciously rugged charm that Izzy can't resist. Their connection is undeniable. Izzy never believed in destiny before, but she does now. Just 90 seconds after takeoff, their plane goes down in the Missouri River. Now, how did that like shift like that? Their lives change, they change. Nate goes on to a career in the military while Izzy finds her way into politics. Despite a few chance encounters over the years, the timing never feels right. Then comes a high-stakes reunion in Afghanistan where Nate is tasked with protecting Izzy's life. He'll do anything to keep her safe and everything to win her heart. God. Hold on. I didn't know it was going to be that deep. If y'all read this book, let me know. Like, I have a few books that are like very emotional reads, A Thousand Boy Kisses, all of those books. If he were there with me or something like that, like if this is going to be an emotional read, and let me know. Let me know. I'm not a crier, but oh my God, this already sounds sad. What? But thank you, Amy. But good God, this is gonna have to be like a weekend, like a long weekend when I have time to like recover and get my life together and be away from people so I can regroup. And the last bit of my haul is the books that I bought myself. Like I said, I'm easily influenced, but we're gonna work on that in 2024. And the first book that I bought for myself is All He'll Ever Be from W. Winters. And honestly, I can't even like remember why I bought this book. I think it's been all over like Book Talk lately or whatever. However, why is this book 700 pages? She is thick, okay? Thick. So like and the font's not even that big. So I don't even know what this book is. I believe it's a dark romance. I believe a majority of these are a dark romance. Actually, it's probably like 50-50. But it says, I get why beauty full... Not a typo. Not a typo on the back. Listen to this on the back. I get why beauty full in law with the beast. I need y'all to actually see this. Hold on. All right, y'all. I actually don't know what to do. I've never gotten a book with like typos and stuff. But it's not even just that one sentence. Like, magical is spelled wrong. So, I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with this. If it's only the back, like, I really don't care. I'm not like that picky. Like, I'm not one of those people that make like a big deal about it. So I don't know. But while I was searching to see if this is just a thing, which I don't think it is, I think it's just my copy, I hope. It's like a series. So I think it's like a mindfuck series where all of those books were combined. So I think this is like 4 books in one. So hopefully I'll be able to like break it up instead of like having to read the whole thing. Yeah, I think it's broken up into 4 books. So, because it says like Merciless Book 1. So I guess this is like 4 books in one, and that's why it's so thick. But if you've ever read this book, or if you have any idea or anything like that you know about this book, let me know what you think. I was really excited, and I kept seeing it all over social media. Again, easily influenced, but now I'm questioning a little bit now that I saw the back. But either way, I'm excited. The next few books, again, I was easily influenced by Larry Reads. If you haven't checked out any of her videos, make sure you check them out. She's hilarious. But all of these books she raved about, oh, they're thick. They're all dark romance. I believe this is a dark romance too. So if you are going to look into it, please check the trigger warnings. Check the trigger warnings for all of the rest of these books. Have really enjoyed last year going into like dark romance and dark books in general. So I definitely want to continue that trend this year. These books, I believe, are all part of a series except for That Sick Love. I don't know if That Sick Love is a part of a series, but look at that cover. Again, you need to check out the trigger warnings, okay, before you pick up any of these. And it says something, I don't know if I can say that word online. Something is a sin. As it reads, we should flee from sexual immortality. Every other sin is a person commits is outside the body, but the sexual immoral person's against his own body. Okay. Whew. All right, y'all. That might be a little darker than I thought. Whew. I don't know, but she talked about it, so I'm excited about it. So I want to read this. Again, she thick. She 500 something pages, so good God. But I feel like dark romances are usually very thick. But, you know, it gives you a lot of WTF moments. So, like, you can enjoy the thickness because you're like, oh, what's going to happen next? All right, the next two are from 2 different series. And so I really want to read them and then decide if I want to continue on with the series. This one is like a hockey like dark romance, I believe. It's called Brutal Obsession. I know that this is really, 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 really triggering. So make sure you check out the trigger warnings for this book. It said, I had a foolproof plan, finished college playing the best sport on earth, hockey, get drafted by the NHL team, make my senator father at least a little proud of me. I was on track to do just that until Violet Reese and I collided. Literally. Turns out my plan didn't account for the night in jail and the news articles that followed it. Everything fell apart after that. New school, new hockey team, and the resentment I felt. And resentment like I've never felt before, directed at the girl who set me off course. Luckily for me, she attends this new school of mine, and there are 1,000 ways to ruin her. And I know that this one is going to be extra, extra rough and hard. Larry was very specific about that when she did her vlog on this book. But I'm ready for it. Look, easily influenced. Again. And Larry did a series on this, or she did a vlog on this whole series, and God of Fury actually recently just came out. And one, I love like how each book is like black and then it has different colors. So that intrigued me. And then the fact that she like loved them so much and like each one she really, really loved. I think there's like 7 books. This is Rena Kent. I've never read a Rena Kent book before, so I'm really, really excited. And this book is actually like a 7-part series, and I think there's another book coming out. I don't know, but it says God of Malice, which is part of the Legacy of God series. And it says, I caught the attention of a monster. And then it says, I caught the attention of a monster I didn't ask for, didn't even see it coming, but the moment I do, it's too late. Killian Carson is a predator wrapped in a sophisticated charm. He's cold-blooded, manipulative, and savage. The worst part is that no one sees his side. No one sees his devil side. I do. And that will cost me everything. I run, but the thing about monsters, they always chase. I'm telling y'all. Okay. I'm so excited about all of those books, but this is the thing. This is the thing. I'm on a book buying ban. On top of the fact, I'm also trying not to read any more series until I finish some series. Because I have a bunch of series that I already have that I need to get through. So, I'm probably not going to get to these until a lot more of those are gone. And that is something that I'm sticking true to myself. However, there is a series that I bought the complete set of and that I'm going to read this summer so that I can like binge them because I keep hearing about them. And those are the books that I bought next. So if you're excited, make sure you stick around, hit that like button, and I can't wait to show you these. I did it. I bit the bullet. I mean, and the reason why I did is because I was sitting pondering on whether I should do this. And then everybody just kept talking about them. And I, again, easily influenced. And then what really sold me was I found out that one of the main characters is a black girl. Man. And I will say, you can actually get these books in Barnes & Noble. But those are like the new covers. I do not like the new covers. I think they look eh. However, the more I look at them, like maybe they're not that bad. I don't know. But these covers are a lot better. And you can probably guess what I'm about to show you. The Magnolia Parks series. There is another book that is actually coming out, I think like next month. I also bought that. So the thing about these books, they have been said to be very toxic. And I think that one thing that we need to remember when it comes to reading is we obviously read for a reason. We read to escape. We read to, join new universes. It's obviously nothing really true to the reality that we're typically in. Yes, some books can be relatable, but there are just some books that in no realm should I take this and think that it's any kind of reality, right? And I heard that this book was basically like a Gossip Girl, like situation. I loved reading all of those books. I read all those books. I watched the whole TV show. I love Chuck and Blair and all. I just love that whole like universe and series, and like it really held me near and dear to my heart. So when I kept hearing that this is like a toxic version of that, well, I felt like Gossip Girl was kind of toxic anyway, but a more toxic version of that, I was all for it. So we have Magnolia Parks. And like I said, I absolutely adore these covers way more than the new covers. The glare is killing me. Magnolia Parks. The second one, Daisy Hates. And then The Long Way Home, Magnolia Parks. And then The Great Undoing, Daisy Hates. So from what I understand is these, like, Daisy Hates is one like character or couple or whatever. And then Magnolia Parks is like one couple, one character type thing. And I believe you probably could read them separately, but the way that they say, like, you shouldn't, because they kind of all like lead together. And I know that some people like really like them, and some people really hate them, and some people just, I'm here for it. So yeah, I was sitting trying to figure out how to get these old covers because I kept seeing the new covers in Barnes and Nobles, but I could not get myself to buy them. I just did not like them. These covers, they had like a set available on Amazon, but I was really confused on whether they would actually send me those or actually send me the new covers. So if you want the old covers, I got these off of the Blackwell website. They did come from the UK, but the shipping was very easy, very quick. They were not that expensive. They were actually cheaper than what I would have paid on Amazon. So they are still available, and the new book that is coming out for The Last Magnolia Parks, it is coming out in both the new and the old cover. So the author actually said that she's always going to make the old covers available because people were going crazy on the fact that they didn't like the new covers. So I do have the new book coming in the old cover, so it is going to match all of those. So I'm really excited, like, that I'm going to have a set that's going to match. And this summer, during summer break, my plan is, well, I may start this one like when the school year starts to close down because she thick and I'm slow. So I'm really excited to like get into this, and let me know if you all have read this and what do you think, because everybody was talking about it and is in love with it, and I just easily influenced yet again. So yeah, cupcakes, those are all the books that I have received basically in the last few weeks. I do have, like I said, I'm on a book buying ban, but my mom got me a gift card to Walmart. So I actually was able to pre-order a few books. So I'm really excited for those books to come in as well. But I just wanted to check in with you all, see how your Christmas was, and just get back into the swing of things of content. I'm really excited. Like I said, I've been reading some amazing books. I have a new video coming up soon of I read these hyped up books, so you don't have to. So make sure you stay subscribed. And I'm so looking forward to what we create in this new year. Like, I'm so excited for everything that 2024 has in store for us. So hopefully you're excited too. And I can't wait to go into this year with y'all and hear about all the great reads and great books that you've been experiencing. Hopefully 2024 started off better for y'all than for me, because I'm tired of being sick. But I'll catch y'all later. Bye.